In June 2001, I was in a motor vehicle car accident.
I'd just gone to sleep and the phone rang and said that all three of my daughters were in a terrible car accident. Laura had just been taken into the OR with a shunt in her brain because of the pressure in her skull. At the end of it, Laura came out of it. We did see her afterwards and she had several tubes in her. She was in intensive care unit for about 2 weeks in Hamilton. When Laura did eventually come out of a coma in London, Laura was in a wheelchair, her head was hung down, she was drooling, she couldn't eat, she couldn't speak, her eyes were off to one side, and we were just devastated.
I couldn't talk, walk or swallow afterward.
And at that point, Nigel took over and he said, "Don't worry about anything, we'll handle this." And right then, my wife and I were just, thinking, it was right above our heads. We had no idea what the lawyer would do and the things we would go through. But in subsequent weeks, we went through just a maze of therapists and legal insurance fights and battles to get, money and help. And that's where the lawyer came in handy. Nigel's professionalism was so good that he cared. The big issue was that he cared so much about his client, about Laura, and it was evident from day one that he was out to do the best he could for Laura, and not just for Laura, for the whole family. He made us at ease. As I say, you hear stories of lawyers, and they're out to get money or do this, but that wasn't the case. Nigel really cared, and we were so glad about that.
His work really paid off, because he really helped me to manage my money and also to help some of the personal issues I had with school.
The team as a whole and learners as a whole has made everything very simple for us because they took all the stress and strain out of it, even down to now, whether it was tax issues, money issues or whatever, or bills or insurance companies, they'd always step in to make sure that everything was okay and look after you. So we really had no worries in that regard, which let us concentrate, as I say, on Laura's focus on Laura's getting well and better again, which was great for us.